This is the SAS Viya 1 exercise, basically dealing with viewing the visual analytics reports. So after you log into SAS Viya, you're going to click SAS Viya content. You're going to go to courses, and then from there, you are going to pick YVA 185. So after clicking that, you're going to double click basics. And then from there, you're going to click product report. So when the report opens up, it's basically going to give you the report overview on this first page, right here. So this is the report overview, and from there, you're going to go to click supplier analysis. The first thing you should know is that this button right here, if you click it, it gives you basically instructions and information about this part, and from there you can hit close, or you can click the X. So from here, you can see that this map right here, it basically gives all the regions where the product is being used. So if you click this button right here with the 2 arrows pointing outward, it maximizes it. So you can sort of get a better look to see, oh, there's one in Australia, 2 in the North American region, and then from here is the Europe region. So looking specifically at France, you can see that France has an average product per supplier of around 14.2, and they have 5 total suppliers within the country. So going back over to this little sidebar, you're going to click the 2 arrows pointing inward, and it's going to restore it back to the main page from there. So you can see sort of that France is still highlighted. So from there, you can click this little button right here. So it shows the side pane, and then from there you click data. Here are basically the data settings that display the data items associated with each role of the geographic map right there. It's due to the viewer customization level set for the product report through the comprehensive edits. Viewers can view but not modify any of the data assignments. So here we'll click the 2 arrows and it'll collapse the side panel. So then looking at supplier name, you can resize it, reorganize it. So then looking at profit, you can move basically all of these. You can move supplier name, number of products, and profit interchangeably. So you can, as you can see, I moved profit between number of products and supplier name now. So then if you look at this little side pane right here, you can click rules. So the display rules basically provides details about the rules used within the listing of the table, so you can see that these numbers or these colors associate with specific numbers, and it then translates over to this right here. So then we can then collapse this again, like I said earlier, and right now we're going to look specifically at the bond garment. So we're going to double click that, and then we can see that there are around seven little product groups and product names. Specifically, we are going to look at the Holmes Super Break Bag. So one can see that you can from that see quantity, profit, you can see the number of orders that were purchased along with totals and everything within there. So then we're going to close it like we did earlier, and we're going to now go look at Massive SA. So we're going to double click that, and then from here we can also search names of specific products. So we're going to look at jacket, hit enter, and then you can see that there are 4 products that have to do with jackets. And all of that. So then we're going to close this out again, and we're going to look at this little waterfall chart right here. So we're going to double click on the year 2013, and from here you can see the profit for each month of the whole year 2013. So then if you don't want to see it in terms of this, like see the information in terms of a waterfall chart, you can then click here, and then you can change the waterfall chart to any of these. We're specifically going to look at crosstab. So we look through, see all of that. So then from here, we're going to click these 3 buttons up here, and we are going to click that, and we're going to click print. So we are going to make sure everything is basically set up the way we want it. We don't want to include the show page numbers option or the include cover page, but we are good to include the appendix information. And then in the page setup, we're going to select use page side. So it lets you basically print the report the current size of the browser window, so it'll sort of translate over. So then you'll click print. So right now, this right here is basically saying it's generating the PDF report, and as you can see, it just bounced down into the little bar down here, so it's in a PDF. You can look and then print from there. So now we're going to go back up to this top right corner and click more again, and we're going to click restore default report state. So it's going to basically put everything back to how it was in the beginning. So this is obviously the report overview, and then this is the supplier analysis. So then we're going to go back to this right here, the 3 dots, and we're going to hit close. And then you can see here that it has everything. So we can go into recent, and it can see that this product report is what we just looked at. It's reopening the report, and you can see that everything is restored back to what it was after going through.